Yeah.
And we're now live on the YouTubes.
Cool.
Yay! So we're live on everything. Probably.
Well, more or less, yeah.
Right. So, hello everyone, and welcome to what is it? Shooting the Shit 60 episode 62.
62.
So
Brilliant. Thanks, Dave. That's definitely what we need.
Yeah, he's been having a wee bit of bother with that dog since like 10-20 minutes ago. When we've been setting stuff up.
It's
so
just been a bell end. That's the long and short of it.
Like
it's
most dogs.
It's go live time. So I'll just
okay.
Sorry
about that.
Yeah, so I don't know why it's been such a bell end, but it's been a bell end. It's decided now is the perfect time. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just dogs being dogs.
Yeah.
That's why. So what have I been doing? I don't know. Stuff with the website today and the interview yesterday and playing more Metal Gear Solid that pissed me off. Yay! Cause no, you know how I was saying it's quite good and I'm getting through it and it's quite good.
Did you get to the annoying part?
Yeah. Anyway, right. So I don't have the equipment to do it because I looked up guides and stuff because I was stuck on it for so long. I was like, what?
Don't actually look up guides because that's bad. I will be able to give you a help though. Are you facing off against the man on fire in the giant facility place?
No, it's well before that.
If you give me a second, I'll do it up my PS4.
The truck. Basically, the truck you've got to stop.
Oh, I think I know what you mean. It's the one with the... Oh, actually, no, I can't say that because I'll spoil it. But as soon as you appear next to the truck, the skulls will jump out.
But before that, do you know what happened?
What?
2 hours before that, I got to a point where the truck stopped, right? Because I shot its tyre. Truck stopped. And by the time I could get near it, it just blew up, like, you know, the tanks behind it? Randomly, we just shoot it.
Yeah.
So it kept reloading the bit again and again and again. I was like, fuck! And it was going total mental, so I just ran in, and then it triggered that other bit, and I thought, oh...
I'm afraid I can't actually do that one, because I always end up using smoke grenades, and I throw them. Well, I sort of actually go where the truck's waiting for the escort, activate the skulls without getting seen, and then just throw the the sleep grenades right underneath the fan, and it'll actually hit all 4 of them.
I know, that's what the guy told me to do. Problem is, I don't have this stun grenades or this. Don't have
when I first done it, I think I literally just ran up and tried to grab the actual thing. I probably recommend taking. No, you won't have D-Walker yet, will you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you have the Fulton cannon on D-Walker?
Probably not, because I've not done any.
Because I was gonna say use the Fulton cannon to hit it and then just run away.
Yeah, but even if you do that, like, the guys would turn up, would they not? Anyway, and then they stop doing shit.
Yeah, but as long as they don't notice you and it doesn't enter the, like, oh, they've noticed you state, they'll just generally casually walk around and act confused, which is the only reason the the sleep grenade method works.
Yeah, I know, but I've not got the helicopters can't come in to pick up anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just try not being terrible. I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's the game that's terrible. It's a terrible mechanic because the only way you can do it is with a certain way that you would have had to went down the tech tree line.
And most throwables you won't ever actually end up using. So
exactly, which is why I never got. I was like, fuck that, I want decent sniper rifles and shit. So all my shit was going into that.
Yeah. Thankfully, whenever I was leveling stuff up, I had enough money and resources to actually get everything at once, more or less. And yeah, I kind of got to a point where I can know how many the maximum you can develop at once is.
No, it's not that I can't. I don't have enough medic people.
Oh yeah, I know, yeah.
So it's going to have to be a bit of a grind to get that.
Yeah.
So
generally,
I'm now.
Yeah.
I might just fucking see if there's a trainer and just go whack, done. Because
wow,
why not?
Yeah.
That's just awful.
What?
Hey.
It's their fault for making the game fucking retarded.
No, it's your fault for not being any better at the fucking game.
No, it's because I can't be arsed grinding it out. I mean, I can do it. It's going to take hours and I can't be arsed.
The laziness in your fucking old age, bro.
Look.
Hey, you think using a trainer is going to be so easy? I've ended up getting every single fucking staff member to at least an S, and I still need S pluses, and they're a bitch to come across. So
not when you've got a PC, man. Just saying.
Yeah, but I'm not a filthy fucking cheater.
Man's got a point.
That's only because you can't.
Even if I could, I wouldn't, because that Metal Gear is one of the few games where even if I could, I just wouldn't. It's kind of pointless. Then again, I'm so good at the genre anyway, I don't really need cheating for it.
Yeah, I don't need cheating for it, I just can't be spending the time to get there. Because it's grindy. I hate grindy shit like that. I fucking despise it. It's like, look, if you're going to put something like that in the game, make sure I've got it by the time I get there.
I actually really enjoy grindy sort of stuff, which is one of the main reasons I enjoy RPGs. So.
Well, that's fine. That's fine. I know a lot of people like it, like Diablo and stuff like that. I liked it until I got bored, and then because I get bored of grinding easy, and when
I don't actually like the same Diablo style of grinding. Or
hold on a minute, fucking. Hold on, Kat. You're telling me you've sat through and played Final Fantasy games, but you don't like grinding?
Yeah, I got my mate to do it. Like,
get out.
The main fucking source of
it's like, what are you doing? I'm just like, I'm pressing X.
No,
look, there's a difference.
There's a difference
in Final Fantasy games, right? You just sit there and hit X,
off my planet. Get out.
And that does it. And then my mate was like, "Hey, that game looks alright. Can I get a shot?" I was like, "Aye, here." He's like, "What do you do? What do I do?" I was just like, "You go here, run around in a circle, and press X." He's like, "Fine." I was like, "Fine." I'll come back in 3 hours.
In the HD port of Final Fantasy X2, you don't even need to like press X. You just need to hold it, and it will slaughter through everything.
Yep, the same way. What was it? 12? Was it 12? You just set the mechanics up and
with
the AI would do it.
Or Van, or however they pronounce it. VAAN.
I don't know, but it was all automatic. Like you could set the AI up to control everything, and you would just do that.
The funny thing with that is, I can remember back in 2006, I think it was, when it was just a few months before it was getting released, and a local, well, I say local, it's a national games journalism newspaper, when those were actually a thing, they actually boasted that before they even wrote a single letter onto a paper for the review, they had played over 100 hours of it. Those were the days.
Yeah, well, I just remember having... There was a setup, we had a shoe on the X button or something, because sometimes it would stop and you had to press X or something. Oh no, that wasn't what it was.
Yeah.
You had to run, right? We set the shoe up on the D-pad, so the character was running all the time, and then as soon as it went into a battle, the AI would just take over, beat it, then it would run around again, and then we just fucking left it for
the thing with Final Fantasy XII's battle system is it was more a mix of turn-based and real-time, and more going to the real-time sort of spectrum, so you can actually see the fights and you can find them sort of on the overworld battlefield, a bit like what 15 looks like, to be honest, I think. But yeah, it's not as normal as most
The thing is, though, we've spent all this time, and just now I'm finding out the kid is a scrub.
No, I am now. I never used to be. I used to play all the fucking Final Fantasy VII.
In reality,
kinda done that a
Moon
bit.
Blade just likes the movie.
No, in reality, man, I just like playing through the game and getting the stories and playing the gameplay if it's good. And I'm not really
Just
into
go and play
grinding
Gone
bullshit.
Home, or maybe Depression Quest.
No, because
Get
there's
yourself
shit.
a novel.
There's no decent mechanics in that though.
Yeah, but you're not playing for the mechanics, you're playing for the story.
It's hyperlinks. If you can call those mechanics, every single website's a video game.
I'm not playing for the grinding. Because grinding's boring after a while. Like, it's okay if you grind a wee bit, but over and over and over again is just shit. Which is what I'm going to have to do. Because I'm going to have to
That's
fuck
the
about.
reason you're meant to need to do everything in moderation. So.
No, exactly, but I just...
Then again, Katie definitely wouldn't like games like Wolfwing where the entire fucking point is to grind.
Look, I love
yeah.
just going into the base, shooting them all in the fucking head. Just shooting them all in the head. I love the sniper mechanics, they're quite good.
Are you using a sleep-based sniper?
It's just the first sniper, one of the first sniper rifles you can get, and like I've been leveling it up, and
that's the reason you're sucking so bad at not being able to get guys. Then, if you use the sleep-based one, you'll be able to get plenty of guys.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can
That
shoot them all.
makes sense to me.
I can shoot them all in the face. It's good fun.
Right, but then if you put them down, surely you can get more guys out. Which, if you need guys, that makes sense.
No, because you kill them when you shoot them in the face. That's the point.
Not if you. I think there's 3.
There is. But why do I want this? You're missing my point. Why?
Well, because then you won't be starting whinging about how
get your medical guys.
Yeah, I was gonna say then you won't be starting whinging about how you can't get shit because you don't have enough guys. I mean,
but I just like shooting them in the face. Look, I like killing the fuckers in the face. That's what I like doing. And look, it's a stupid idea to have. It's a stupid idea to have that thing in that game because there's no way of progressing.
Hey, at least
done that thing, and that's stupid. It should give you that thing to do that mission.
Right, or you could just, use the guns that put people to sleep.
No, they don't work.
And then if you actually need, and then have DD, have the problem kit, and then just extract them like that, so you can still get new, like cars and shit.
I could get Quiet to use her sleepy sniper rifle, and I could use my sleepy machine gun rifle on them and see if that works.
I'm just saying, if the whole thing hinges on you getting guys, and there's a way to get guys, do that thing.
Get guys. Yeah,
but that means I have to go back to do the missions again that are boring.
Right, and whose fault is this for not getting the guys in the first place? It's your fault. Don't blame the game mechanics. This is on UK.
It's not. It's not my fault. I shot them all in the face.
It is your fault. You shot them all in the face.
If you're consistently redoing missions to actually get guys, you're not going to be grinding that well anyway. Because the best way to do it is in free roam, hands down. The only exception is when you're really far near the end, and even then you're not actually grinding for the guys because you've already got them. You're grinding for the material containers.
Oh, I've already done that. That was fun. I've already got a lot of their bases and shit because I've just been going around killing them all. Like, you know how it says you can sneak past them and shit? I've not been doing that. I've been hiding, shooting them all in the face, and then it says, you've took over.
Nobody really ran around those guys unless they have to for a mission. Because you get shit for actually neutralizing the entire base area, so...
Well, that's what I've been doing, though.
Plus you also get like checkpoint.
You own the checkpoint, and you own the checkpoint. And I've just been sitting with the sniper rifle going pew, 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 and then it's like your checkpoint's owned, and I'm like, yay. And then I run in and take all the resources. That's the way I've been playing it. I know it's probably not the way you're supposed to play it because it's supposed to be a stealth game, but fuck it. The sniper rifle's fun. Especially the drop. See, when you're further away, you have to move it up, further up, and compensate. It's quite fun. I like that mechanic on the
with
sniper.
With a 8 times zoom, the one with the little dots on the actual drop, it's approximately 100 meters is one of those dots, and it doubles each time, so 200 is, I think it's 3, and yeah.
Yeah, but that's the only reason I've been enjoying the game, because if I wasn't using the sniper rifle, I'd be bored out my face.
Yeah. You can also end up using the viewfinder ones, I think it is. But the problem with those is you end up zooming at such a high distance to get guys. The drop doesn't actually show because it gets caught off of it, but it does actually show where the drop would be.
Yep. And sometimes when you actually do find the spot where I've been shooting them and they're all right round behind me, I just switch to the machine gun and spray them all. It's easy enough. It's just that one bit that I need the equipment that I don't have. So, and it's
I mean, you do say that to all the girls, let's be fair.
Yeah.
Well, it's either that or something else.
Instead of that or the other thing, which is going to be a totally really excellent comeback in a minute, probably. Shut up. Yeah?
Yeah, no, I'll just shut up. It's fine.
Well, it won't really be much of a comeback from him, considering he doesn't have to get equipment.
Well, yeah.
Well, they say that. See, they say that. That doesn't look like the right equipment. And I'm like, well, have you tried it yet? And they're like, nope. I'm like, well, how do you know?
I see. But then, like...
How do you know?
What happens when it, like, sprays all over them in microseconds? Sorry, picoseconds. Shit, okay.
No, actually, usually they get bored after a couple of hours and then just, like, try and walk away, but can't.
I see, and this is because you've cut off their legs.
Yes. I mean, why else would they stay about?
Yeah, because no.
No. You also probably have to remove their arms in that case, because they then end up crawling away.
No, you just use handcuffs, allegedly.
All of that.
But the interesting thing, apparently, Need for Speed Most Wanted.
It's fine.
Need for Speed Most Wanted is now free on Origin, so there you go.
Ugh. But it's Origin.
Yeah, I know, but they're giving you Need for Speed Most Wanted. I've not played it, to be fair.
It's Most Wanted in its Origin. I mean, what one is it? Because there's like... They've redone it.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the most recent one.
If it is the most recent one, that actually looks kind of meh, in my opinion.
It's shit.
That one was fucking awesome.
My mate had it on... What was it, PS3 or something? He got it with the PS2.
PS2.
No, it was the PS3, the most recent one. Not the one on the PS2, the most recent one.
Yeah, that'd be PS3.
Yeah. It's a shame though.
Too late for the PS2, too early for the PS4.
It was a good idea for Most Wanted on multiplayer, where one could be the cops and one could be the other car thing, but it just didn't work out that well.
Well, let's have a look. So this game is from... Interesting. It doesn't seem to have a date in it. Brilliant. That's what you want.
Yeah, they didn't have a fucking date on the Most Wanted thing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, see, it came out on the Xbox 360 apparently. So
but then again, that might also be the other one. So.
Yeah, I don't know.
I fucking hate when they do that. Like, at least tell us what fucking game it is. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Stop naming games that have been out 4 times.
I'm assuming it came out around 2011 or 2012. That seems to be when everything's from.
Yeah, if it's from 2011 and 2012, that's a new one.
Here's
one 2005 apparently, so...
How big is it?
6.2 gig.
That really doesn't tell you that much though, because there's some older games with that size, but...
I don't know, maybe Wiki will tell you. That's retarded, man.
I don't know. But either way, it's free, so I thought I'd best tell everyone, just in case.
Yeah.
You can't really argue with a free game, so...
Yeah.
So there's a new bit on the website, guys. Saying that's spent all day on. Oh, I never actually spent all. Well, I did sort of in a way, trying to research how to do it, and like that came up nothing. So I'm doing it this way.
Wait, so we doing the website or?
No, it's just an extra wee tab. It's this month's shows. So if we're going to put the shows up, if you go to it, you'll see it. It's a player, so you can play.
Oh yeah.
It was just a wee test thing for Socks' shows. It was one that I had handy on my desktop. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to put this month's shows up on that, so that people can stream them off the site. I might put a download button on it as well. I don't know. And then after a while after that, we'll archive them to mega upload. Because bandwidth.
Yeah.
And space. Space might not be the problem. It might be bandwidth. Problem is, the whole website will go down if we run out of bandwidth, and it'll be down for like say, however long it takes to roll over to the next month.
That's a bit of an issue.
I really want that to happen. So I thought if I put like just the latest month's shows on, it would be fine. Like we shouldn't run into an issue. Instead of putting them all up, because you put them all up, then it's more likely going to be an issue. Yeah.
Especially if it doesn't dynamically load everything and it just loads everything right away. So
no, if you start streaming it, it streams it.
Cool.
You have to press play. I checked it out, so that'll be fine.
But it's new and exciting
as well. It's just because Fox mentioned it the other day, so okay,
yeah,
we'll see what I can
you
do.
cunts name dropping me and not fucking telling me. Fuckers.
When did the name drop you? I can't even remember doing that.
When you were on about the big DM group.
Oh, that was him. That was nothing to do with me.
Well, he's not here.
Yeah, well, it's nothing to do with me.
I'm blaming you.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so...
my interview last night on the Fox show thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why then.
See, if you watched some of the content that people do, you would know.
Yeah, I know.
I was going to put on your show up on that thing, but I can't be arsed. I just gave up. It's like, by the time I got Socks's one working, I was like, fuck it, can't be arsed anymore, man. I need to go play a game before it's radio time.
Plus, he'd wanked 5 times because he was listening to Socks, so yeah.
I wasn't listening, but I never listened to it. I just put it up and then pressed the play button. I was like, yeah, it's working, fuck it.
Yeah, any excuse.
Look, leave me alone, you shit.
Oh, fucking hell, man, that was weak. What are you doing?
Yeah.
I've just got nothing to say it, because it's
then again,
it's not true.
He's also got a weak whip, I bet, so...
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, no, actually saying that, he's probably got the grip of a fucking mountain climber at this point.
That is true.
Yeah, but he still can't shake hands for shit.
Well, I mean, he can't. He'd probably
would you
break your wrist.
He's like, oh man, Quagmire on what the fuck was it?
Just one massive fucking bicep.
Family Guy. He's like, he thinks report. He's like, what do you mean there's porn on the internet? It's like, there's loads of porn on the internet. He's like, really? Holy shit! And they go up to his door, and he's like, fucking, we've not seen you for ages, Quagmire. Who have you been? And he fucking puts out his hand, and it's all fucking, it's like, oh man, I've been busy. Oh, talking about that, did you see that fucking shit on the thingy about the right wing's doing stuff with porn and it's bad or some shit?
Oh, with Emma Watson, yeah. So apparently we've got to have an alternative to porn. To which my response is, well, do you know what? You keep bitching on about rape culture. If you want to ban porn, that's pretty much where you're going to fucking go, man. It's like, oh, let's not have any porn. okay, so no one's really, everyone's either going to have to use their imagination or not wank. And if they don't wank, the testosterone's going to go up. This is a thing. This is science that happens. Testosterone goes up, they're more likely to try any means necessary to get a woman.
Does that mean I'm going to have to go out?
It might be, yeah.
Yeah, it might.
See, that's a bad thing. No one wants this.
Yeah,
No,
nobody wants
no
a
one.
Scotsman going out without him drinking.
No one just
Exactly.
wants to get you going anyway.
Exactly. Look, it's better if I've got games to play and really not going out, I'm just saying.
No,
Hey
but in all
guys,
seriousness,
Better
right, here's the
for
thing.
everyone.
One of the best the thing I love the most about all this, oh, porn is evil, oh, we can't have porn, oh, no VR porn. It's like, are they envious of these 3D tits?
Yes. No, here's the thing. In all seriousness, I mean, obviously I'll dick about and say that, guys are gonna be fucking super horny and like feral cats and what. But in all seriousness, pornography is not just for dudes. And more importantly, even if that were the case, that's giving guys a release they wouldn't get elsewhere. And let's face it, since you want to outlaw prostitution, the other option, if you want to see a naked woman, is to watch porn, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the sensible thing. That's the legal thing. So it's either watch porn, get a prostitute, or use your imagination and be really frustrated.
Yeah, and also they also say like, oh, we must ban porn because of the women's, yet the women's get paid a metric fuck
There's
ton
another
more.
option.
Yeah.
There's another option.
What's that?
You just go out and rape people.
Yeah, that's not really an option.
Well, it is.
Yeah.
It's not an option that's going to get you very far, apart from a prison cell, though, is it?
Yeah, but then you get sex every night.
But is
Unfortunately, you're the girl in that scenario, right?
Yeah, you would be the girl.
Doesn't matter.
I think
Or
it does.
I thought you'd be the pussy.
Yeah,
Like,
but like
I don't want to be that guy, but when you say no, does it really matter? I mean, when you take a really big shit and then you feel terrible. Just imagine that shit in reverse, man.
well, just ask
Yeah.
Milo. He seems to like it.
Yeah, he's gay. You're not gay. And if some dude starts fucking you, because let's face it, you are a manlet and you are going to be the one that's getting fucked here in prison, are you really going to be that best pleased? I don't think you will. I just don't think you will. Because he's going to go in dry, he's going to be rough, there'll be no cuddles afterwards.
I like my cuddles though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's like the best bit.
No, but
I
I'm
don't
saying,
know, but I thought the pizza
Oh,
would be the
man.
best bit afterwards.
in all seriousness, right, it's like, the next
It's
logical,
like,
no,
look,
I said logical.
In all
The next-
seriousness though, right, the smoke and the cuddles after is pretty good.
I mean,
It's
honest
like
to God,
the
we've just
best
been
bit.
talking about Milo, and yet you're the biggest faggot. Now, the point, no, I kid, but the point is though, like the next step with that internal logic, right, in that scenario is that these feminists will then say, "Oh well, you can't masturbate." That's unhealthy. Okay, that literally is unhealthy. You get more carcinogens, you get more of a risk of testicle cancer and problems with prostate trouble if you don't sort yourself out every now and again.
Mega, you're forgetting
Yeah.
one very important thing that doesn't actually flow through these people's minds. The only people that can get
Okay.
cancer are women because breast cancer.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying that's the next step with that logic is we've got to ban masturbation for dudes.
You
At
don't
which
care.
point you're like, no, that's unhealthy. That is
But they don't
unhealthy.
care.
Mm.
And
Oh, no, they don't.
Wasn't there
That's what
also
bugs me.
recently a BuzzFeed article where it says, oh, if your girlfriend is on your period and she wants to have sex, you must comply? It's like,
yes.
so,
Yeah, and it's
rape
kind
is
of like,
okay if women do it.
how about no? How about no, motherfucker? Like, no,
Mm.
I don't need that shit. I've seen Carrie. I don't want to fucking knack that bullshit. I don't play that fucking game. I've seen The Evil Dead. I don't want to look like Bruce Campbell at the end of that. No, fuck you.
The Evil Dead was good though.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
I like the new Stars serial thing that they're doing with it too. It's quite good too.
I'm a little bitch and I don't really like anything like horror or thrillery, so
No, it's
yeah.
not horror though.
12s that it's
It's
like,
but it's not even a horror. It's like complete comedy.
yeah,
Like, it
well,
just really is.
Well, in my defense, I
two or
don't really
three,
like
yeah.
Shaun of the Dead, and that's meant to be a romantic comedy. So I'm a little bitch. I'll admit that.
Holy shit, Shaun of the Dead's so fucking funny.
I know it is funny, but I just really don't enjoy it much.
We'll just go to the Woodchester, have a beer, chill
know.
out until all this is over.
I even fucking know what game they were playing before they left. It's Time Splitters 2. Future Perfect.
Exactly.
So,
Right, so the other thing about this article that was fucking retarded was the right thing. What was it? We were both worried about the development of the earth in pornographic images. Young people especially. The right wing just in a general way, on one hand is suppressing sex education and allowing or profiteering off pornography, so young people look at porno and think that's it.
Okay, right. So I'm going to need like a couple of minutes to rant here, okay?
Wait,
fucking
how can the right wing? Why do they just say it's the right wing that causes all the problems? It's fucking retarded. Anyway.
Okay.
how many fucking times has the right wing been like, oh, think of the children, we must ban porn, and then as soon as the fucking left wing act like, oh, we must ban porn, the right wing go, oh, we must totally support porn. It's like, the fuck are you thinking?
Right. So here's the things. One, political ideology does not determine where you fucking stand on pornography. Where you stand on pornography determines where you stand on pornography. And more importantly, the whole point of sex education for kids when it's at the right fucking age and not this bullshit they're trying to pull with giving sex ed to kids of under fucking 10 is that you are supposed to learn a healthy attitude towards, your genitals and shit, right?
Doing the deed.
Trans, they're doing that fucking trans thing with fucking 3-year-olds and shit, man. I mean,
right, look, the only trans I want to hear about right now is fucking Transformers, okay? I'll get onto that shit, don't you fucking worry, right? The second thing, is like, oh, let's just ban porn. Okay, well, let's ban the thing that's responsible for absolutely every technological innovation the internet has ever had, that's responsible for us picking VHS over Betamax, that's responsible for Blu-ray over HD, that is responsible for video, voice chat, payment systems, and just about anything you commonly use on the internet. The only reason social media exists is because the fucking back end of it was put in place so that pornography could be more easily shared. Fuck off, is my response to that whole thing, right? You want to kill porn, and you're kind of killing pretty much half the innovation, and every single piece of innovation the internet's ever had.
Play that. It's appropriate.
And like, you want to talk about giving sex education, then fine. Let's talk sex education. People are trying to fucking push sex education on kids that are prepubescent. No, fuck off. You don't need to know about sex education before puberty. You don't need to know about quote-unquote gender identity before puberty, because guess what? You don't know the fuck your fucking gender identity is, because all your hormones haven't kicked in yet. Fuck you.
Even
quite frankly, you probably won't even know your true gender identity until you're at least 21. So.
All right. Can I interject?
Yes.
All right. This was hello everybody. By the way.
Hello.
This was years ago. Okay. My cousin's daughter, I don't know, somehow got her hands on a tampon and somehow knew where to stick it. She didn't stick it in, obviously. She just did you know what I mean, the motion. I'm like, my mom's like, she's a baby and she already knows where to put it. I'm like, you know what I mean? Weird story
just luck. So,
I don't know.
That's going. Then it's not really weird because babies, boys and girls play with themselves all the time. That's just the thing you do.
There's a difference between understanding where you got piss from and understanding what a tampon is, I think.
Yeah.
No, probably, I was just giving that example. It might have been a good one. Might have been. I don't know. I just, you know what I mean. I just thought of that when I heard you.
Yeah.
When in doubt, it's probably just potluck at that age. Potluck and curiosity.
Yeah. But the point is,
also, like,
you just can't.
There's no way that, like, a 12-year-old, at least in my view, would be like, yep, I definitely know I should get my dick chopped off. And then you go do it, and then...
No, because they're not. They don't have all the hormones to be an adult yet, to make that decision, right? Because when you hit puberty, you get that flood of testosterone, you get that flood of estrogen, you get the flood of all the other fucking hormones that fill in from, pituitaries and everything else. There's no possible way you can make a sensible decision about your gender until you have all the hormones in place to make a decision about your gender. It's like, when you hit 16, and you're like, okay, do you know what? I've had all these hormones in.
To be honest, I was a silly bastard at 16, so...
No, but even still...
Yeah, exactly, that's what I'm saying. It'd be at least 21 sort of thing.
I think everyone's going to be a bit different, right? So, but still, there's major fuck-ups you do when you're 16, and then you look back on them later and you think, holy shit, I was fucking retarded.
To be honest, I think my major fuck-up when I was 16 was I didn't actually attend high school much at all, like 50%-ish.
Well, see, that's one. I done that too. But again, I done other shit too. I was like drinking, smoking weed, ecstasy, like just normal retarded shit.
Yeah, and I'm just a dullard who is always playing my video. So
stealing motorbikes and stuff, and just generally being a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just being a dullard and just playing video all the time.
At that point, you know full well whether you want to be, one of the two genders that I am willing to accept exist.
Why not helicopter for spiked?
Yeah, if you want to be an attack helicopter.
Can I point out that there are some cases where a 5-year-old or 5-year-old, 7-year-old would be like he's one gender but wants to be a girl. You know what I mean? I read. You know what I mean? It's the cases where they feel like they're another sex. You know what I mean? They're male.
The thing with those is, and I'll be honest,
is that a phase or not? It's that a phase or not? I mean,
when the doctors come back to those guys after puberty, and especially the ones where they've gone anywhere near reassignment surgery, they regret it so much after puberty because they, like I said, the hormones kick in and they suddenly go, shit, guy, actually I wanted to be a guy, or shit, I actually wanted to be a girl. Oh, I've spent the last 7 years telling everyone I want to be a girl, but actually now I've got all this testosterone. Actually, that's not where I want to be, or the opposite. Now I've spent 7 years telling everyone I want to be a boy, but actually I've got all this estrogen. Suddenly I want to be a girl again, and that's why I'm saying you've got to wait until.
I mean, no, it's not. I keep saying it's weird, but it's complicated. You know what I mean? People aren't just simple machines. I mean,
but that's the problem. You can't.
I don't have a source on this, but if I'm correct, there's actually a legal age which you can't until which you can't actually have any sort of that stuff.
No, but you can if your parents agree. Now, here's the thing. I'm not suggesting that it's the it's the hormones that make us the man, as it were, but I'm saying you can't make that decision until you're an adult, Because there's so many kids who just go, oh, I want to be a girl. Like, for God's sake, when I was like 3, I was wearing my mum's shoes and dancing around in fucking whatever, right? But that doesn't mean I wanted to be a girl at that point. That just meant I was dancing around in my mum's shoes to Madonna. It was the 80s. I don't give a shit,
You wanted to be a cross-dresser. You wanted to be a transvestite.
And even then, it's kind of like, oh, so you want to be a transvestite because you're wearing your mum's shoes. No, bro.
No.
I'm just wearing these fucking shoes.
Like, he had no idea what he was doing. He was like, yeah, it's just my mum's shoes and my mum's dress and shit. It's just
it's like, just whatever. I don't give a shit, right?
It's like into it. There's no.
A lot of the time, there are, again, a lot of the time, these are people who would probably be cross-dressers.
So can I ask you, Mike, here's a question. Now, if your mum and dad were retarded, right, instantly thought, oh, he wants to be a girl, starts giving you hormone treatment, right, end up chopping your dick off, right, unreversible surgery, remember, and
precisely. And that's the decision I'm saying you wait until you are a fucking adult to make.
Exactly. And you'd be like, right now, you'd be like, why did you do this to me?
Yeah, I'd be like, well, I got a dick. Brilliant.
I've got tits, but I've not got a dick. What's the point?
What's going on here? I I only wanted to wear some sparkly shoes. I'm not really sure why that's a problem.
Exactly.
But that's the thing, right? I'm going to say this. This is the other thing. Just take a look at something like pro wrestling for a minute, right? These are guys that go around in feather boas and sequins and shit, yeah? These are also guys that are over 200 pounds and could beat the piss out of you if they were actually taking it seriously.
Yeah.
Right?
Well,
9 times out of 10. No, they could. 9 times out of 10, they'll beat the shit out of you.
to be
Except
honest,
for
I would
the
just
obvious.
breathe on them with my whiskey breath, and it would probably knock them out. But
They've mostly taken
then I'm
shit
Scottish.
on, but that's not the point.
Yeah.
The point I'm making
Yeah, well,
is,
then
look, just
talk
okay.
about the alcohol
Just-
content of my
Maybe.
breath.
But anyway,
Guys,
so I'm saying
just
these
remember,
guys
the
are
most
like
manly
wear
thing in
sequins
the
and
entire
robes.
world is giant, buff men clambering all over each other. That's totally
This
the
is
most
what I'm
manliest
saying.
thing in the fucking world.
Right?
Okay.
You can, like the most
They're all
one of the
loyal,
most
don't
famous
shit,
wrestlers
it's
in the
not gay.
world, right, is Ric Flair. Ric Flair goes around in a feather boa, a gigantic robe with fucking, you know, a feathery trim down the sides, sequins all over the motherfucker, and no one would say shit to that dude.
Oh well,
You know?
actually, do you remember the story? Oh, it must have been like in 2012 or something. I think it was in London or somewhere, or a night. It was in a nightclub somewhere. These MMA fighters were all dressed up as women, and these little fucktards. You know the type, the netty
Yeah.
fucking.
Yeah,
chap
before you
fuck.
tell the rest of that story, we're going to let YouTube go, because then they can come to the website and hear it. Isn't it good?
Yeah.
Oh, that's quite good. We should have. They got an extra 10
No, let's-
minutes as well.
Let's do it now, though, because this is going to be an interesting story, and YouTube will have to come to the website.
Yeah,
Bye.
well,
Yep.
okay, guys.